Good morning, and of course, welcome to today's edition of Breakfast Live here on Times Television. My name is Yanko Seunda.
I'm Tabby Kamangala Winifumba. Beautiful Saturday morning, the 16th of September. The year, of course, is 2023. You might be wondering where we are and what's happening.
We're in the district of Salima at Sigelege Beach Resort, to be more precise. You remember very well that we're still sailing through the month of tourism as we get to celebrate what the country has to offer. On the 27th of September is going to be World Tourism Day. But we promised you, we made you a promise in the course of the week that you'll be catching us live from someplace else. So we decided to take you to this place.
There's going to be so much happening. We've got a pool of features. We're going to talk to some officials from this place. And what can I say? We're going to taste some good food.
As the day breaks in the district of Salima, there is so much to see. The view is so breathtaking, as you can see perhaps by some of the visuals being provided to you right about now. This place is so beautiful. If you have never been this part of Salima, please make some time to visit this place.
Listen, this month is all about promoting tourism. The theme this year, tourism and green investment. Yanko, my partner in crime, is going to be talking to an official regarding the theme this year and what it means. But it's important as a country for us to embrace tourism, domestic tourism especially.
You also know how important food is. So my partner is a foodie. In the course of the program, she will be talking to some chef to find out more about, the food provisions being provided at this place as well.
How did you sleep last night?
No, very well.
Very well.
So calm. This place is quite
just,
easy.
Yeah.
Oh my
just
God.
Relaxing, so calm. And I don't want to go back. I must admit, yeah.
You can make proper arrangements so that you don't end up going back.
I think we need to talk to the MD. We don't go to like a branch. We know. It's okay. It's all good.
The Saturdays and Sundays are all about omnibuses, so we get to, take a look at some of the things that we covered in the course of the week. Also coming through at around 7:30 this morning will be our usual segment of what's in the papers, the time that we get to find out some of the major stories making headlines in today's papers. Probably tomorrow, do catch up with us again because we'll be having a Salima Sigelege Beach Resort experience today. They have prepared something really nice for us, so we're going to, move around, just try to find out what this place has to offer today.
Just to tell you the crew that we're with the incomparable and talented Sam Banda Jr. Yes! I thought you were going to clap your hands.
Oh.
Yeah!
Yes.
We're with Taufik with the most interesting hat. Yep.
A person who apparently had to put his phone on busy mode. And I was like,
What's up,
hey, I'm like, let me check out your phone. And we are going to phone him. When you got to do not disturb.
You were calling him this morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do not disturb. I'm like, I said, bro, I've been trying to call you since 4 a.m. and your phone is not going through. I'm going to really busy. And there's nothing that I've done to my phone. Let's check it out. I do not disturb.
This is opportunity to put it on.
And his excuse was, I was trying to switch on the light. Your phone. I'm like, how does that come
even
to
relate?
you putting it on do not disturb?
Somebody who does need to see the light is in our Blantyre FCC studios, Mr. Namondwe. Very motivated today. Certainly appreciate you guys for being here with us. We couldn't come here alone. But as Yanko said, we're going to be bringing you different visuals, interviews, features, and of course some great food.
We show up to make sure that you get to be entertained, informed, as well as educated. Mondays and Fridays are all about arts, entertainment, and of course sports. So our arts and entertainment reporter is always on the ground, running around. Let's get to find out what he had for us on Monday this week. Do take a look at this.
don't care. And there's no way I can have it but bullet. My mom is coming. Yeah. We'll find mine.
Got your son with the foreign. So we.
So what?
He works for Hamas.
His
Husband. You married? And you lied? What is going on here? What is it? I'm asking you a very simple question. Because everyone else knows that I'm married to her. Yes. This is nonsense.
what?
Yes. I married her. In a time married her. How many companies have been married? And in a moment, there's something ever says. So, Rama, with due respect, tell this piece of trash to leave my presence.
Wait.
What did you just call? Piece of trash. Did you know the person? Huh? I swore to protect my nation and this territory. Okay? And of course you. Today, I can break that oath because you're uncalled behavior. Do you understand? I don't understand, man. I don't. I don't agree. Who the hell you call yourself? But you know what? You cannot blame me.
Then shut up. I'm already telling you I don't love you. Mama, we don't go down here. Well, this is the fool. The man that I was talking about.
It seems you already made up your mind.
No.
Yes. Had it been I wasn't faithful enough, I would have married two then. But I didn't. I knew that I had a wife here. Why did you decide to break my trust? Why?
I was just forced to do this. I never planned to. Please listen to me. There were stories that you had my proper expression. I was left with no choice.
You know what? None of this makes sense to me at all. It doesn't. You broke the trust. There's no fidelity.
I'm sorry. Please. Try to understand me. I'm sorry. Please.
No, I am losing patience for you.
I'm not your wife, Dad. Leave me alone.
Hold on. Hold on. What about the child?
There was no trouble.
I threw it in the toilet.
Shut up!
What?
But I can make it up for you, please. Trust me.
So, you killed my child?
No.
Yes. I am going. I wish you good. Take your hands off me. There's nothing I can do for you. You are just wasting your time. Woman, so your dear husband is gone? Yes,
Ndakuva polisi.
Umeze mwana wera? Nyumba sabera se?
This is Times TV.
Breakfast live here on Times Television. My name is Yanko Seunda.
And I'm Sabi Kamangala Monifumbo.
Fusion Live on Times Television. My name is Che Kalonda.
My name is William Kumwemba. This is Business Time.
If you are Times Television, tikala mu imodzi mwa ndege zimenezi tikatu kuonetserani
Menemo ndi mmene zilili muno mu mzinda wa Blantyre.
Gao la Kani Zamasewero.
Another edition of Peer Chat right here on Times TV.
Our reputation speaks for itself.
This is the time. Joe Fraser has realized that Muhammad Ali is the real champion.
We are Malawi's #1 trusted, verified source of news. We have been Mr. Malawi's TV station of the year, 8 years in a row.
Oh my God. Yeah, I seen this African Bobirano so far. I don't know how we came to this. I don't know how we came to this.
Listen, I told some Banda Jr., don't mess with me when it comes to Bao. My grandfather literally sat down for a few weeks teaching me how to play it.
So you know how I'm from the village, yeah? Ngati kwatu wadagira ndi kuimira izizi zababu kuti ndizisewera.
Koma game inatatu yako.
Game si inati.
Game inatatu. I don't know what you're doing, Papa.
Game ikadalipo betu peza ni mbena ntaji kuti muje pabwino bwino. Game si inati, yeah. I think it's ntaji so kusoa. I think ntaji kusoa ni muto kutaka.
No, ntaji ulipo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uri ungetsa zaidi?
Rumesa ntaji wana ndumene omu.
Uri ungetsa zaidi?
Uri beso inasoru. Uri beso inasoru.
Vai, bali hapa.
Ndene ndikuji nino sopana. But we know.
Kuma game inata. Literally, you had one marble left. I think it's safe to say kuti game inda ndini.
Mugajo sazo says zikatapa never made to give me my.
No, there was only one left. Editor Taufik, what's the rule of the game? If there's one marble left, have I won?
No. That's not the way.
Gabana umafuniko jota zose.
The game is still on. As long as I have munapenezin to Zokutogolo, was only able to tell Seweraso, Nduguja Sokutogolo, that the game is still on. That's exactly what happens.
I don't think so.
So I was trying to create chances for you to win this game, but unfortunately, I think you're as dumb as I thought you are.
No, so I think it's safe to say I won. Don't know if we are back. Koma, bad tough luck, eh?
Yeah, but still, the game is on. Play.
I'm still trying to find myself. That job we know, guy.
But
still, my list in the zip room, from what is into 2019.
Ngatijani.
Ogona? You're still left with one.
Yes. I still haven't touched.
Just admit it.
I still haven't touched.
Ogona? Honestly, like now, things are getting out of hand on your end.
My own. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is called the comeback. It happens. It happens when an individual is super smart and knows how to play the game.
I think it's safe to say,
yeah, that's a taker.
You're playing in it?
No, I'm not playing. I'm just touching here.
Oh. I think honestly this is just a sad case.
Tappy. Okay.
Very concerning.
So this is how we're gonna make sure that the comeback suffices. So yeah, people, there are different games that you can play at places like this, including Bao. So we deliberately had to play this game this morning because I wanted to show her that I'm a good person, and sometimes I let women win.
Or maybe you're just terrible at the game.
No way. No way.
Hey, Madam Lisa?
No way.
Okay, after this, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, just give up. Just give up.
No way. It is not happening. It is not happening.
How I wish Taufik had a close-up of many ways to go in there. There's nothing else you can do.
Nope. There is a lot of things that I can end up doing.
As Mr. Sawunda tries to recover, our very own Kondwani Mhone traveled to Mulanje. Speaking of tourism, he traveled to Mulanje. Find out more from this.
Hi, this is Manasa Samantha Matemba, and I am studying my Master's in Biodiversity Informatics, where I'm carrying out my research, where I'm studying the impacts of riverine flow regimes and aquatic biodiversity in Afro-montane ecosystem. In this case, my study area is Ruo River, which is located within Mulanje Mountain Forest Reserve. So the main objectives of this study are to collect baseline data on the occurrence of macroinvertebrates and river flow data, as well as to collect water parameters.
The study uses Ruo River to investigate river flow regimes' impacts on aquatic biodiversity. Constrained in an Afro-montane region as her study area, Ruo River originates on Mulanje Mountain, about 2,550 meters above sea level, and flows down several tea estates in Mulanje, including the famous Lugeri Tea Estate. The tea estate uses organic fertilizers that potentially impact aquatic biodiversity.
Greetings from Mulanje Mountain Top, 2,055 meters up. This is right where Ruo River starts. This is the source. So we have been sampling for macroinvertebrate species and river flow data to see the relationship of the river flow and the types of macroinvertebrates that we are finding. So this morning we have managed to measure river flow and collect macroinvertebrate samples, which we have identified, and we have different families from Trichoptera, Diptera, and Beetles, and Ephemeroptera. So yeah, we've identified those and we've measured river flow. So the next step is to analyze the data and see the relationship of the river flow to the types of macroinvertebrates that we're finding, as well as the water quality parameters that we measured, which include pH, temperature, total dissolved substances, and electrical conductivity. So this research has been ongoing, it's seasonal. So we are sampling the wet season now. We also have data for the summer season. So we are going to compare these on different courses of the river from our upper stream, which is this one. So this will tell a story on the diversity of the macroinvertebrates and the types of families that we have found.
In addition, and of special importance, the Mulanje Mountain Conservation Trust installed a powerhouse at the bottom of the mountain, where it abstracts water from the Ruo River for hydropower generation, supporting communities in Mulanje and surrounding areas. While this is an important ecosystem service, Samantha's research is unpacking the cause effect brought by changes in water abstraction from the Ruo River on aquatic biodiversity. Similarly, it is the combined effects of water abstraction and associated pollution by agricultural activities that are worrisome, and no existing studies have unraveled these concerns.
So this is the middle stream of Ruo River, which has been determined for this research study, where we are collecting river flow data macroinvertebrates, organisms, and water parameters. So a comparison will be made as to the relationship of the river flow and the microorganisms that we are finding, and also the water parameters.
Her study has been centered on the collection of aquatic microinvertebrates in the upper reaches of the river as a reference area, middle reaches, and downstream.
My supervisors for this research are Dr. Emmanuel Velemu and Mrs. Kutoko Mtewa.
Hi everybody, my name is Emmanuel Velemu. I'm a water quality specialist at the Malawi University of Science and Technology, and here we are is on the Mulanje Mountain Forest Reserve, and this is where one of my students, Samantha Matimba, is doing her research, looking at the relationship between the flow of the river, in this case Ruo, and its impacts on aquatic biodiversity. The whole essence is to collect baseline data, because we do lack data to inform decisions or policies, even management of the aquatic resources within the Mulanje Mountain. And of course, other parts of Malawi in the Afro-Montane regions. So we thought it wise that we should collect the data through this research that she's conducting, and specifically choosing Ruo River because there's a huge anthropogenic activity taking place there, which is the hydropower electricity generation, supplying to the communities that site. So we know that flow is affected in that regard because of the abstraction of the huge volumes of water. And once you abstract that water, then we know that it should have some impacts on the aquatic biodiversity, be it abundance, diversity, and even distribution. So she's looking at the occurrences across along the river. And she's sampling, she's got 3 points she's looking at, downstream, middle stream, and the upper stream, which is the source of Ruo River. And that's why we actually, this site, and yesterday she was busy sampling on the downside and the middle stream, so that we can have a picture of what is happening. So the upper stream is more like a reference point where we know that there's no abstraction taking place. So looking at the biodiversity occurrences that side and doing comparisons with what is happening in the middle stream, because the abstraction is taking place in the middle stream. And then further downstream, what is happening to Ruo River because of the electricity generation. And in addition to that, she's also looking at the quality of the river itself, further downstream, because we know now that there are other anthropogenic activities, in this case, the tea plantations. These guys, these factories in the States, they do apply fertilizers, we do know that, and we know that salts are actually toxic to aquatic organisms. So later on, she will be doing that assessment where she will compare now the water quality across the two areas. That's the middle stream and downstream. So all these, the exact pressures on the aquatic resources, and in our case, it's aquatic biodiversity, which is often neglected in our research. Most of the time we do research, in the cities, we've got a lot of data that side, but in the Afro-Montane regions, we actually don't have data when it comes to aquatic life. So we thought this is very important, and we are so thankful to her funders, which is the JRS Biodiversity Foundation in the United States. And also she got some funding, some grant from Kenya, the Data Science Africa project. So we're really excited and looking forward to what will come out of this research.
Ruo River is a tributary of the Shire River that feeds into the Zambezi River in Mozambique. Thus, her research informs policy advice and management of this important aquatic resource by balancing resource protection and use.
Is still coming through in the program around 7:30 will be our usual segment of what's in the papers. The time that we get to find out some of the major stories making headlines in today's papers. You may want to go out and grab a hard copy of the Malawi News to find out the stories that have been published there in quite exclusively. Still catching us live from Salima Sigelege Beach Resort, to be more precise. Now, my partner in crime is a foodie. That's why we have decided to take you guys to a restaurant.
Listen, it wouldn't be tourism month without food. You know, food also plays a huge role in as far as tourism is concerned. Right now, we are in the restaurant at Sigelege Beach Resort, and what's happening now is that there's a buffet. They've laid out different types of food. It's breakfast time if you check your clocks, so people are taking their food. But right now, we are by the beverage spot where there's some tea.
So I don't want to kill your sport. As a matter of fact, I don't want to. This is what I wanted to say, Tabi. I respect the art of food. I barely know the food. I'd rather just eat and then let you talk to the right people. So this is exactly what I'm going to do. People just follow me. I know. Among the things that I know that I can eat this.
An apple.
An apple.
But Yanko, I happen to have somebody here who knows so much more about food. I've been joined by the chef. Did you just eat the apple?
I'm eating an apple.
I've been joined by the chef right now. He goes by the name of Richard Gundu. He says he wants to induct me into the Hall of Fame of chefs in the country. So he's going to put this hat on me, and that's going to mean that I'm officially becoming Tabby, the chef. Thank my mom, my dad. Everything has just come full circle right in this moment with the chef. Thank you so much, chef. You're getting me emotional. I've been inducted as a chef now. Okay, chef, talk to us. You can use your microphone there for people to hear you properly. Talk to us about the food at this place and what's behind us right now. You're going to take us on a bit of a tour explaining to us the food, but let's start with this section.
This is welcome to Sigelege Beach Resort. This is our tea section. In tea section, we have got several teas, which have got our local Malawian tea, that is chocolate tea, which is mostly favored by Malawians. Right. And we've got 5 roses, and we've got rooibos. After rooibos, we've got 3 types of coffee. One is a drinking coffee and nice coffee. And also, we know that there are some people who are diabetic. Yeah. Nowadays, most of people, they prefer something which is natural. We've got lemon. Somebody can make a drink, which is lemon juice, lemongrass.
Oh, is that lemon juice?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Lemongrass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when somebody wants to drink, you can just put water and make it very cold.
So what that tells me is that at Sigelege Beach Resort, you also consider your customers that come to this place who are on a health journey or health tip with the lemons, the lemon tea, and the honey as well. All right.
Mostly nowadays, most of the people, they are not yet conscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we try to balance our food to balance with natural food. That's what we normally.
Yeah.
So after a year, there's a tea.
Which is this now?
Yes.
Okay. Come with me, chef, as we get to the cereal section here. I know there's a lot of sections for us to cover, but we're just going to touch a bit on everything. There's some fruits and there's some cereal. Should we start here?
We start here.
Yeah. Oh, we start here?
Yes.
Okay, let's start there then.
When someone wants to have breakfast, take a cup of coffee or just water or lemongrass water. After taking your lemongrass, you can have your cereal, your milk, or even you can use natural yogurt. We mostly take care for those who are health conscious.
Right,
That's
right.
why we put natural for yogurt. After natural yogurt, you can go to the fruits, which are going to show.
Yeah, let's take a look at the fruits, if you don't mind. There's some yogurt there. Saw some strawberries earlier. I have to say that the packaging, just what do you call it? Garnishing? Is that what this is called?
Yeah, this is
the laying out so that it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's garnishing.
Yeah.
It will attract you.
It seems like there's a lot that goes into the presentation because this looks amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We put grapes so that someone can just take one grape, one strawberry.
Chef, how long would you say it takes you to make breakfast, as grand as it is this morning?
Mostly our breakfast is done in the morning. We don't do our breakfast overnight.
Right.
So our breakfast is mostly done. That's where you can see it in small portions. When it is finished, you refill.
Got it. So you start from scratch regarding the refilling. Wow. Okay, okay, so that tells me that it's fresh.
It's fresh.
Right? Fresh from the pot. Let's take a look at the other section of this place. Now, when I do Chef, where do we start? Should we start from that side and then go forward? All right. Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you? The name is?
Madame Chef Dal.
Chef Dal, is that what you're called? No, give me a name, Chef. What should I be called? Chef who?
Yeah, Chef Peter.
Chef. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's continue from here. We've got some sausage. Maybe you face the camera so that people see you. Yeah.
This is bacon and pork sausage. For those who don't eat beef, give them an option for bacon. There are some people who don't go for red meat. Give them option for bacon. And mostly we don't mix pork products and beef products. We don't mix.
All right, moving on to the next session. What is this, Chef?
Our breakfast, we mostly have one we call the specialty of the day. So for today, this is our specialty.
Oh, what is that?
It's a deep fried chicken.
Am I allowed to taste that?
Yes, you can taste it.
If I could just have one. Because I had no idea what is happening here. We're going to get some help from Joseph. Is it? Joseph Kalikoka. Yeah. Just one for me to taste. Just one. Yeah. Is that chili?
Yes, it's sweet chili.
Okay, maybe I'll have a little. Yes, just a little bit. Perfect.
As I said earlier, most of our foods are fresh. The process I'll make this one, we cut our chicken in pieces, season, salt and pepper, we put eggs, flour, then little bit yams. We wait for almost an hour, then we deep fry again. That's how we make it. But it mostly goes with the sweet chili sauce.
So you said this is a delicacy for the day?
Yes, it's special for the day. If you come tomorrow, you'll see another. Again, I hope you will see here until.
With this kind of food, of course, I'll be here tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's move on. We've got some beans,
This
some
is more
eggs.
like a vegetarian. For those who don't like meat, normally we don't mix our food.
Okay.
So we start with meat. We are now going with, for those who doesn't like meat. So this is baked beans, boiled eggs, and steamed veggies.
What's happening there?
This is a stuffed chicken. It's also a vegetarian. Yes.
Okay, we've got some potatoes as well.
Potatoes as well.
But the one that's what you know about the shape. You should be going to be done, but not some bowler.
Yes. Most of the time, you might say something to balance out. For example, in Darinogwe, yeah, you can speak to those white guys. They also love chinambo. Since it's our traditional food.
Traditional dish.
On our meal, every day we try to do something which is local and tradition. That's on that point, you found local Jews. You come here and find cassava. That is a dish for those who don't like something grilled with fat, just boiled.
Just boiled.
Yes. There are some people who say, I'm taking something no fat, no oil. That will be difficult.
Again, on the health sector. Right. All right, Chef Muna Timalizi say, what's the system?
Yes,
Tawfiq, move. I'm going to taste one as well here. It seems like you've got a wide variety of options for people to choose from. Just breakfast. I wonder what your lunch is like.
Yeah, it's just breakfast.
Just breakfast, and there's a lot of options.
Yeah, we make a lot of different countries, different places. So we try to make everyone.
Make every one of them happy, yeah. All right, we're going to finish off with the chef on the bread section here. See some cakes as well. Let's start here, chef. What did you want to get more natural?
Yeah, this is our homemade section. All these bread are being made here.
Bread you made them here?
We made here.
Wow, okay.
Why we made here? Since it's remains a very hot place, so most of the bread, if you bought it today, tomorrow, it will get bad. But most of the bread, we do our own bread. Starting from bread, percent, these are freshly baked here.
My chef, we now chef.
It's just creativity.
It's creativity.
Yes.
Okay. Should I say the cakes, the muffins are also freshly made from this place?
Yes, we do. For those who come for conference, breakfast, we normally do it.
Chef, what would you say is the one thing Jiminy and Muhammadiwa, Sigelege, which is regarding food?
Firstly, I would like to say Sigelege is a product which started on the market. It's 3 years old, but for the food, we are doing well. Even in lecture, we are leading in lecture. I hope on 26 we are going to scoop the awards for the leading conference in lecture.
Yanko is going to talk a bit to Benji about the nomination that you've just received, but in terms of food, what's the number one thing Jody and Hakabula
we have got, I know most of people they don't like pork, but pork is one of the most fast food.
Really?
Chicken wrap, I think we do a chicken wrap too. It's one of the most fastest selling, and pizza, we do pizza as well.
So, in Enebano, what you're famous for is pizza, chicken wraps, and pork. I would have thought it would be fish.
Fish, yes, people they do fish. What I say the most popular
outside of fish, right? What's your secret in terms of making your food? Should we say it's love? Chef, is it the secret ingredient?
The first one is about passion. Yeah, you should have passion when you're making your food. And also, you should also follow the recipe, keep the recipe, follow the instructions. Every day is a new day, but you should always follow the recipe on the book.
What would you encourage? If you're a Luciana Siena Milama Donina from Faganima what times? Mwina Barashina Marina, I want to know that the chef Richard Kundu, I want to die. I want to say, we knew not exactly chef. Speak to them, encourage them this morning.
Firstly, I would like to say, to chef, it's a creativity work.
Yeah.
Most of the work we done is about creativity as well as passion. You can't be chef. You start it with the tender age. There are some people, at the end they become chefs. So you can't become a chef while you spend 30 years without cooking. So being chef, it's a passion. You should start with tender age. And also nowadays, we are living in a global climate where you can Google on the internet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Google recipes?
Yes.
Ah, I see.
It's quite easy now.
Chef, how long have you been? 32 years, and you're still passionate about it. Yeah. You're still passionate about cooking. Do you cook when you're at home?
When I'm home, it's my wife.
Breakfast like this. We're going to have a little bit of breakfast and then we'll be back.
And I know that Ilovo has been a family secret for many years. You learnt it from your mum, and now you use it too. It is part of every Malawian family. It helps you to create those sweet moments that your children will cherish forever and makes any special occasion a true celebration. It helps you turn their tears into smiles. At the end of a good day, a moment to rest, a chance to think ahead to an even better day tomorrow, and doing your best for your family. Ilovo Sugar. Teke Pamvu.
Africa, to me, is not about the struggle. It's not about what we don't have. It's about who we are. Africa is proud. Africa is vibrant, strong, we're passionate. We want to succeed. We are winners, and we want to win. We strive for better. We strive for greatness. Proudly African. Bet with the best. Premier Bet.
This is Times TV.
Breakfast live here on Times Television. My name is Yanko Silda.
And I'm Sabi Kamangala Munifumbo.
Fusion Live on Times Television. My name is Jake Alonda.
My name is William and this is Business Time.
If you are Times Television, tikalamu imodzi ndeke zimenezi tikatu kuonetserani
menemo ndi mmene zilili muno muzinda wa Blantyre.
Gawo la Khani Zemasewero.
Another edition of Peer Chat right here on Times TV.
Our reputation speaks for itself.
This is the time. Joe Fraser has realized that Muhammad Ali is the real champion.
We are Malawi's #1 trusted, verified source of news. We have been Mr. Malawi's TV station of the year, 8 years in a row.
It's about time.
Tsiku ndi tsiku timakumana ndi nkhani zina zongumva, zina zodabwitsa zomwe zimatisiya ndi mafunso opanda mayankho. Monga zinachitika bwanji, zinachitikira kuti, komanso zinachitika liti? Titsatireni pamene tikufukula zoona za nkhanizi poonera Times Investigation pompano pakanema wa Times.
It's about time.
Pampindina iliyonse china chake chimakhala chikuchitika kwina kwake.
Kufufuza amene tili pacho.
Ndipo anthu ambiri timakhala ndi mafunso osiyanasiyana. Kodi zachitika kuti? Zachitika mutani? Nthawi zanji? Kodi kwagwanji? Konerani programu ya kwagwanji pa Times Television lolemba mpaka lachisanu nthawi ya 9:30 mmawa kuti mumve zomwe zikuchitika mdziko muno.
It's about time.
Let's be honest, Malawi is extremely beautiful. The places, the people, and of course, the food. But how well do you know our country? Catch Times Travel with me, your #1 tour guide, Tabby Kamangala, on a journey across Malawi. You don't want to miss this one, because it's Malawi like you've never seen her before.
Watch Times Travel on Times Television every Sunday from 8:30 p.m.
It's about time.
This is Times TV.
Breakfast live here on Times Television. My name is Yanko Silda.
And I'm Sabi Kamangala Munifumbo.
Fusion Live on Times Television. My name is Jake Alonda.
My name is William and this is Business Time.
If you are Times Television, tikalamu imodzi ndeke zimenezi tikatu kuonetserani
menemo ndi mmene zilili muno muzinda wa Blantyre.
Gawo la Khani Zemasewero.
Another edition of Peer Chat right here on Times TV.
reputation speaks for itself.
This is the time. Joe Fraser has realized that Muhammad Ali is the real champion.
We are Malawi's #1 trusted, verified source of news. We have been Mr. Malawi's TV station of the year, 8 years in a row.
It's about time.
This is Times TV.
Breakfast live here on Times Television. My name is Yanko Silda.
And I'm Sabi Kamangala Munifumbo.
Fusion Live on Times Television. My name is Che Kalonda.
My name is William Kumwemba and this is Business Time.
If you are Times Television, tikala mu imodzi mwa ndege zimenezi tikatu kuonetserani
menemo ndi mmene zilili muno mu mzinda wa Blantyre.
Gawo la nkhani zamasewero.
Another edition of Clear Chat right here on Times TV.
Our reputation speaks for itself.
This is the time. Joe Fraser has realized that Muhammad Ali is the real champion.
We are Malawi's #1 trusted, verified source of news. We have been Mr. Malawi's TV station of the year, 8 years in a row.
It's about time.
Welcome back to today's edition of Breakfast Live. Of course, continues to come into the program. Will be our usual segment of what's in the papers. But joining us over the course of this program to bring us an in-depth understanding of what this place is all about is Benji Ngwira, who is the marketing and guest relations manager for several comes to the program.
Thank you, Yanko.
And we're super excited that you've given us this particular treatment. As a matter of fact, my partner in crime, Tabi, did not actually want to wake up this morning. I don't know what you guys have done to your beds.
I think it must be the beds because we ensure that we give all our guests the maximum comfort. So it makes sense if she was not able to wake up. And how was your breakfast?
That was amazing. The food is really amazing. I barely understand the types of food. Okay, you know, there'll be like assorted foods. I appreciate the artistry behind food, but I just want to eat, not necessarily want to understand. She's a foodie, so she knows what type of food we need to eat, the name, how it came to be, you know, and stuff for us. But it really is very interesting, and we appreciate that. But suffice also to say that we're sailing through the month of tourism with the 27th of September being World Tourism Month. What do you make of the state of tourism in the country?
That's a fair question. I think currently Malawi is geared towards the right direction. We just have to align ourselves more with the sustainable development goals so that we can achieve the best of tourism. Some of the guidelines that we can follow currently to ensure that we boost it and go beyond the 70% contribution we were just talking about from tourism to the entire Malawian economy is, you know, focusing on the sustainable development goals such as life on land, and that should be a key guideline when we're even putting together infrastructure and all the hotel infrastructure, ensuring that we still have a long sustainable life on land and also underwater. And some of the key areas as well would be partnerships. Partnerships are the key item needed for long-term sustainability of tourism.
Key to what you've talked about is, you know, having the industry aligned to SDGs. What is delaying the process of us properly aligning ourselves to SDGs?
That's very interesting, Yanko, because one of the themes, actually the theme of this year is green and investment, which is focusing on the triple Ps, people, planet, and prosperity. Under people, we can talk about education. If we really sensitize the entire community, the Malawian community, the incoming community in tourism, with education of sustainable development goals, we should be able to align ourselves towards a sustainable culture. What I'm talking about is currently Sigelege has adopted solar heated geysers throughout all our rooms, and we are ensuring that we still harness the sunlight. And if you go in our rooms, we have what we call sustainable tourism stickers, which are giving education to our guests. That turn off your lights as you coming out of the rooms, turn off the air conditioners, you're coming out of the rooms. It's all part of a sustainable culture. So SDGs come with a whole lot of education. So if we sensitize our community towards that, we should be able to achieve the best goals.
You've just tackled my next question, and that brings me to another one. Perhaps you can expand on what the Sigelege Hotels has to offer. This is one of the places, of course, owned by Sigelege Hotels.
That's right. Well, for the entire listeners, Sigelege is the one place that you need when you're going through a business or a leisure interaction. We have conferences, accommodation. By the way, you have to check out our accommodation and the ones at the family rooms as well. We have good family rooms. You can switch rooms. You can switch rooms. So we have family rooms, executive rooms, and deluxe rooms. And also, we have cocktail parties. We should be having a cocktail tonight. I hope you'll be in.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sigelege is also ensuring that it has created a space for the business community. We have about 150 capacity conference room seater, which can accommodate those number of people. So should it be an event, a gala, or whatever banqueting need that you may have, we have that for you. We also have a children's play center. You can come here with your kids and go and relax, but the kids will be taken care of. It's somewhere down there. We have all the kids' accessories that they may need. As a parent, you have your own private time.
Now, as we're getting closer to wrapping up this conversation, on the sidelines, we were discussing how the tourism industry has contributed about 7% to the country's GDP. Now, this is coming following a development that was registered a couple of years ago, where the tourism industry lost about in excess of $4 billion in expected revenue because of the COVID-19 situation, as well as certain trade effects. And some quarters of the society have argued that the 7% pressure that we're in a position to contribute more to the economy, as well as scale up the provisions to the provision of the GDP. How best do we begin to tackle this?
Yeah. From an entire global perspective, and also using casing points of how other neighboring countries are performing in the tourism sector, and also from the global perspective, one key area that we would like to encourage is alignment of development towards the sustainable development goals.
Yes.
For starters, one way that we can build a strong tourism sector is ensuring that we partner. Partnerships should come not just within the tourism sector, but also the private sector. And we can play a good role if we also bring in the Ministry of Education. One key area will remain education towards sustainable development goals. Our SDGs have a deadline of 2030. By 2030, we should be able to achieve most of the indicators of sustainable development goals. So one of the things that we should focus on is an entire sensitization and education on these four goals I've mentioned. Life on water, that's sustainable development goal number 14, and also SDG 13, climate action, plays a better and bigger role in climate action. Later on, through the camera, you should look at our rocks. We have maintained quality rocks just at our lakeshore down there. We have ensured that there is life under those rocks. There's some species and habitats which are in those rocks. So let's make sure we take the whole Malawi to the rocks, which is one of our climate actions that we're doing, not excavating these rocks.
That triggers my curiosity. So how do you guys do that to maintain life under those rocks? I mean, a bit later on, or as you can see in the picture, there are rocks mentioned by our very own Taufik, of course. How do you work this out?
Very good question. It's science. It's science.
Why? You're a marketer.
Yeah, I'm a marketer.
That's a very good response. I understand. I won't ask you further. But, wrapping up this conversation, in essence, when you're providing such type of services to the people, to give them a whole different experience, to have them appreciate what Malawi has to offer in the very least possible, you also expect some sort of reward to come your direction. And this time around, just get to discuss awards. You have been nominated for 2 awards.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Let's get to discuss those awards and what does that mean to you?
This is a big milestone for us. We are clocking into very soon a 3rd year of operation, and we have been nominated for the leading resort in Malawi. And Lake Malawi, as you can see, and what the resort is, I think that is coming the right way. So it's a big milestone for us, and we'll be able to share the link to vote. We have also been nominated for a 2nd award area. We've been nominated for meetings, incentives, and conferencing center of the year. So simply what we're saying, we give you the best business services and also events services. So it's a big milestone for us, and we believe that we are going to take it home.
Mr. Ngwira, thank you very much for joining us in today's edition of Breakfast Live. It was a pleasure having a conversation with you, and we appreciate everything that you're doing for us here. I bet this tourism month, not only this tourism month, come the month of October, November, as well as December, people will flock to this place just to appreciate what Malawi has to offer.
Thank you, Yanko. Enjoy the rest of Sigelege.
I'll definitely do that. Benji Ngwira, Marketing and Guest Relations Manager at Sigelege Hotels, telling us more about the experience here at Sigelege Beach Resort, and also touching base with us on issues to do with tourism as we're sailing through the month of September, which happens to be World Tourism Month. Let's get to take you to the northern part of the country where our very own Sam Kalimira is, and he brings us this feature.
Mkatikati mwa Times Breakfast Live ine ndi Sam Kalimira kukulandirani nonse konse kumene mukutitsatira, ndipo ndikabwera pano ndimakhala kuti ndakubwetsani china chake chimene ndikufuna kuti titsatire limodzi. Chinthucho pano ndayima pano ndi pa msewu wa M1 kumbuyo kwangaku uku kumene kunde kuti msewu kumene ukupita ku Mzimba kwa Agenda kukafika kukasungu kulonga ku Blantyre M1 yake ndi ameneyo. Ndipo pano ndakhala pano kalipa ndayima pano amati pachibwaka sipatali kwambiri kuchoka pano kafika mtawuni ya Mzuzu mpafupi kwambiri. Nkhalango mukuionayi ndi part of Chikangawa. Ndi part of Chikangawa. Ndipo kwa amene amakhala ku chigawo cha kumpoto kapena ku Mzuzu, malo ano akuzindikira bwino kwambiri chifukwa kuti malo ano nthawi zambiri anthu mmatha kuyima malo ano. Angakhale anthu amene mwina amachoka ku Blantyre kapena madera ena onse mdziko lapansi amakhala ku dziko la Malawi, malo ano mutha kuwazindikira bwino kwambiri chifukwa chakuti mmayima mukamadutsa malo ano. Kuli Longwe ndiye kuti kumene kuyang'anako ndi ku Mzuzu. Ukukuku ndiye ukapita ku Rumphi, ukapita ukaronga kuchitipa umadutsa so malo ano. kumeneko kunzuzu kumeneko ndi chifukwa chani mmayima malo ano pamalo ano amakuyimitsani chifukwa chakuti padali izo road block pa Chingerezi kapena kuti malo ochita chipikisheni a polisi amayima malo ano kumachita chipikisheni menepa ndimafuna ndikutiyendera limodzi mukaona mchithunzi mwanumo muona ndithu zimenezi izizi sadazikhwetchule nkuchosa komwe izizizi sadaziyose nkuchosa komwe zimenezi ndikukhulupirira mchithunzi mwanumo mukuziona bwinobwino mchithunzi mwanumo zimenezi zimatsekedwa zimenezi amazitseka nde akatsekatseka ndi kuti msewu umenewu ayika balia azathu achite zamati balia kuyika balia imenepo kuti musadutse iyayi mukafuna kudutsa ndi kuti achite kukuyimitsani kuti ayi dutsani achite kupatsani thumu patati thumu mudutse koma ndithu panopo mayima pano road block imene kuti ibwere malo ano inachoka kutsogoloko idali kutsogolo timati palusangadzi mchithunzi muonaso road block kalero idali palusangadzi apa pamoneka chonchi lusangadzi ndi anasemutsa pene paja nkubweretsa pano road block nkuyika mabali abwino mukaonawa koma no tukamba pano road block imene sikugwiranso ntchito apa apolisi sakhalaponso yayi mwachidule tikuzena kuti road block imene inatha ine ndati ndikuonetseni zimenezo kubwera malo ano kuti tionere limodzi inatha road block koma no mukaona kumanja kwangawo muona kanyumba kameneko muona nyumba imene nyumba yomangidwa thuma makono kwambiri nyumba imeneyi anadza itsegulira adachita sponsor anthu muona kuti pali matumba a simenti apo amene zithu za matumba a simenti chanchani anthu amene anapanga sponsor kuona kuti nyumba imene tani imangidwe kuti apolisi azikhalamo mmenemo akamagula chitawo palipo pano ndi kuti azikhala mmenemo nkumausa komanso mwina mkatimo mulisero nsatinso mwina koma mkati mulisero chifukwa nthawi imene ankakatsegulira malo amenewa ife tinabwera pompano tinabwera malo ano ndithu nkumadza tsegulira memo kudali chimwemwe kusangalala kuti ayi tatsegula pali polisi pano koma no chifukwa kuti adatseka apa road block idatha apa nyumba imeneja pano yasanduka bwinja mmene ankatsegulira pene pajapo tidamva kuti ndalama zopitirira 10 million kwacha zidagwira ntchito yomanga nyumba imene ijayo koma pano ni bwinja ndithu bwinja chifukwa kuti apa apolisi anasunthapo funso langa nkumanena kuti kodi Amalawi tikuyenera kutero nthawi imene ankatsegulira nyumbayi ndi kutseka road block imeneyi sidathe masabata awiri road block ndi yakalekale sponsor wabwera wamanga kanyumba kamene kakaka kuti apolisi adzikhalamo kamene mukaonako sponsor wabwera padangotha mwina masabata awiri wokha tidangomva kuti basi road block iyi yasunthapo palibepo sakugwirapo ntchito apolisi kale pano sinkadayima nkumadza jambula chonchi ayi chifukwa pano pamakhala apolisi pano koma pano umene ndabwera panopo sindidapeza pauna aliyese even kukanyumba akoko kuti mwina kapena mwina apolisi amatsegula uko ndapeza kuotseka uko kulibe nkuotseka pamene kulibe apolisi kumene kuja kodi ngakhale sponsayo atati azidutsa ngati amaonapo sponsayo ngati amaona amamva bwanji kuti kumanga chinthu basi mmene chilimo ndi zowa bwanji ine ndikutsimikizireni Amalawi kuona kuti sine wachitetezo ine sindakhalepo apolisi komanso sindaphunzirepo zachitetezozi koma no nkhawa yanga ndionena kuti road block imene iyi palibepo ayichotsapo apolisi palibe ndi road block yokhayo imene mmakumana nayo mukamachoka mu mzinda wa Mzuzu kuti mupita ku Mzimba kankulilongwe kaku Blantyre ndi yokhayo imene mmayima panopo pano kuchoka pano roadblock ina next mukayipeza pa agenda kosema pa palibe roadblock ina iliyonse. Mukayipeza pa agenda and before pa agenda mukayipeza pa lifeline tene pa lifeline company ndipo sepa roadblock koma ndi makilometers ochuluka ndithu choka pano ndiru makafika mchikangawa ukafika paka pa lifeline kenaka ukafika wa agenda mukapeza roadblock ulendo paka sungu pa suza mukapeza so roadblock koma maona magawo apita kudutsi akudutsa sizugwira so ntchito yayi nimene mukuonera kodi atati munthu kapena mwachitsanzo amubera galimoto mtaunimo ndiye nkumathamangitsana galimoto wakubacha kumathamangitsana kiki ali mbaliya kuna kuti kapena popumira kuti munthu akozopumira kuti ayi apa bwanji ali palipo nimene zilimo simufuna kulosa chala munthu koma no ndikungotengera maganizo aine kuna kuti apa pamene pamene tiziti chani ndachita kafukufuku wanga ineyo kuti kodi nchifukwa chani roadblock inachoka iyi ngati kusizena Malawi kuna kuti ndikadakonda kuna kuti tsiku lina lake tikhe tikachitenda polisi kuti tikamve chimene chidapangisa kuti achotse roadblock ameneyo koma ine ndikuchidziwa chifukwa chake koma sindinganeneke ndine pano timveke kwa iwo apolisiwo a inspector general a Malawi Police Service nkhani apa sindikudziwa ngati mukuidziwa ndimadziwa mmadutsa apa kunabwera president kuno sabata yathayi munadutsa pompa apa mnaziona izo sezi mnaziona ndithu muli ndi conscience yanu bwinobwino kuti zikuyenda kutere zidavuta pati kapena munangomuza sponsor tikamangeni ichocho mwina polisi kuti kwina kwake kapena yamangidwa apa koma nimene mukuonera roadblock achotsapo wina wake wa polisi adanitsira khutu kuti ayi imene ndi listening point yathu akuti apa pa listening point kuna kuti anthu akuno kuchibwaka kunoko akakumana nkena kake adzachita report pa polisi apapa koma ndikuti ndabwera kuno lero palibe apo mpotseka apo kuti chilungamo chake chili pati imagine mene mukuonera ichi ndichabwino bwino chikanali chonse ichi mukuonera apa chikanali chonse koma no basi ani ndicholimba kwambiri ndikutha kuchikankha kuchipanga choncho silingapitirizo kukatseka msewu yachi chifukwa kuti ndiye palamula mlandu kuti ndikatseke msewu paja ndi palamula mlandu kuti ndichiyendetse apa chonchi nkukatseka msewu ndiye kuti mungomva kuti mawa ndakagona kusero koma no ndi chimene chitimo ndi chinthu cholimba kwambiri mukapita roadblock ina mukapeza kuti tunaphwasuka kwa pano cha smart cholimba koma no sichokugwira ntchito ndimene mukuoneramo ine tu maganizo anga ndanaona kuti mwina kapena roadblock cholinga chake nkunena kuti checking point adzitha kufufuza bwinobwino kuti mwatenga chani zolowa ndi zotuluka maganizo anga nati sinu wa polisi kwa maganizo anga na amenewo olo mwina watenga zina zake uko ku chigawo chapakati kumwera afuna loyo mu mzinda wa Mzuzu ndoti pano akufusafusa tipafuso tiwiri ndithu pali nkhani yokhudza ma illegal immigrants mene ankatsagulira roadblock amene adachionena kuti yayi roadblock amene itithandiza kunena kuti ma illegal immigrants samangodutsa
tamauza kuti mukagwira ntchito uko ku roadblock ndipo tikuyembekezera kuti kumeneko mukayike mbendera ya polisi patsogolo sitifunanso kuti tizikamva zakuti mukuchita kusakatangale kapena chinyengo china chilichonse kapena kugwira ntchito mosayenerera momwe timayenera kugwirira ndipo wina akapezeka ndondomeko zathu za kuchitira discipline anthu zilipo malamulo athu a polisi
iwo anaonjezera kunena kuti malo atsopano wopangira chipikisheniwa athandiza kugwira anthu omwe amalowa mdziko muno mwachinyengo omwe amadutsa mdziko muno kumapita kumayiko ena pano ndimene maoneramo ndikudziwa kuti apolisi amakhala ndi mphamvu yonena kuti tiyeni tiyike roadblock apa kapena ayi ni mayingana ni mmene ukadolo wa polisi uliri koma no pa umunthu tsopano pa umunthu kodi is it on kuti chinthu chikhale choncho? Imagine chingokhala choncho basi chatha apa chatha. Structure ilipo yamakuono mmene mutu structure mmene mukuona ntchituzimu mmene mulisero lika office ngati apa pokhala in charge apa ndani ni malo abwino kwambiri smart anamanga pano. Koma imagine look ndeti nene kuti basi tamwetsa kuti amalawi timakhala serious koma moti apa basi zifuna kuti timve uli mpaka na mtsogoleri wa dziko abwere adzanene kuti konzani apa tekha sitingapange chiganizo tekha sitingaone kuti kodi tipange bwanji tithandize dziko kodi wina tena kuti nimene zimene ndaona apazi inu mwaya kusapatu pakuti ndikupangani chakuti tidzanena kuti pali ndale ndikamba izi tu zonsezi kusinkhasinkha kuti kapena vuto lagona pati mwina kapena apolisiwo akatiuze kwene kuti kodi nchifukwa chani zidatere. Mprogramu yotsatira Times Breakfast Live tikapita ku polisi kuti tikamve kuti nchifukwa chani zidatero. Koma no lero lino ndangofuna ngokuonetserani kuti ndimene zipano mati pa Chibwaka mukaona chithunzi pale kuti Chibwaka Police Roadblock muchithunzi ale mukaona kanyumba kwa akalemba chithunzi choncho ndithu Chibwaka Police Roadblock. Koma no ndimene zilimo basi zipanopo bwinja mpabwinja padali patauni pano anthu ena mpaka nathu adatsegula ngati kasitolo nkupapaka business kono business si zakale zija iyayi. Chifukwa kuti pano magamoto sakumayima poso ngati mena mayimira kale nkumati munthu ayimapo nkugulapo ka drink sizikumathekaso. Padakhala ngati kuti panopo munthu pachitika pakula koma no nimene zilimo basi ito zikatende kuti zativuta. Ndikutsanzikeni koma no ndisanatero ndimafuna kuti ndibwerezenso kunena kuti ntchito yanga ndikungobweretsa poyera zinthu zimene ndaziona kuti inunso muthe kuziona. Ineyo ndi diso limene ndifuna kuti inu muthe kuliona. Tunena kuti panopo ndi M1 ndithu timanena choncho pano M1 iyi koma no taonani roadblock idatha adachotsa pano roadblock adachotsapo adasamutsa pano kuchoka pano ukafika mtown mutho kuyenda waka pamene mungafunire opandanso kugwirani apa libe roadblock apa ukafika mtown komanso mtown mukhoza kutuka mtown mo kuyenda waka kama muli pa galimoto muyenda apa ukafika mpaka na pa lifeline mpaka mukapeza roadblock pa lifeline ukapena hapo ndipo mukapeza roadblock kwa agenda zovuta kwambiri. Tingadere mundilole kuti tisiyane popo katikati kwa Times Breakfast Live koma ndati nene kuti sabata yamawa musazaphonye segment imene chifukwa tikapita ku polisiko tikamve kuti akanena kuti chani. Dzina langa ndine Sam Kalimira amene amajambula ndi Bernard Muhone kuchita kuno ku Chibwaka Roadblock mphepete kapena kuti malire a mu mzinda wa Mzuzu. Nene kuti nitsazike kuti makoma nonse pomwe ndithu mukuona mmene zinthu zilili mchithunzimu.
Welcome to the final segment of the program. This is What's in the Papers. Let's get to find out some of the major stories making headlines in today's papers. But right before we get to that, we are by the swimming pool.
With our pool boy.
With our pool boy, Sambanda Jr.
By the name Sambanda Jr.
You may want to move to the other end, Sambanda, because we don't want... We don't move like that. We don't move like that. That's what he says.
Okay, apologies.
You are your twin brother.
Apologies for that. Sam, find out his name for us. What? Jisomo Samson.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice. How is he doing it, though? Is he doing it a good way? Okay.
I beg to differ. Koma benangati dan.
Ngabodi ne obanga ndizimene zosi.
Nangati bangabwa.
Mama nakava kabudula.
So great at the trousers. Listen, I've got the Nation newspaper and my partner.
I have the Malawi News. A story on the front page of the Malawi News: State of Capture foils inquiries. Partly, the story says Malawians should forget that the current parliament will ever conduct an inquiry in any matter of public concern and reach a logical conclusion. Insiders have told Malawi News.
Countdown begins. This is on the front page of the weekend's Nation. Exactly 2 years from today, Malawians will head to the polls to determine whether to maintain President Lazarus Chakwera and his cronies or usher in a new administration.
A different story on the second page of the Daily Times newspaper. Chakwera justifies New York trip. Partly, the story says President Lazarus Chakwera has justified his trip to the United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, saying his presence in New York is important to the country's development. Chakwera was speaking yesterday at the Kamuzu International Airport when he was departing for the assembly, whose main meeting commences on September 19th, 2023. It seems like everyone is traveling. Chakwera is going to the United States of America. We are in Salima. Good thing.
Yeah, tourism month. That's what this is.
Oh,
you understand? Poverty worsening crime experts. This is on the second page, and the story in part reads, some security experts have described the current spate of criminal activities in the country as crimes of need, arguing that the crimes are perpetrated by people who have particular social economic need.
Progressing to the third page of the Daily Times newspaper, rather the Malawi News. Oh my God, I'm so used to doing the program.
During the week, yeah.
During the week. Government sidelines extension workers in 2023 AIP. Extension workers who are central to the registration of beneficiaries of Affordable Input Program, AIP, have disclosed that the registration process is almost non-existent as the Ministry of Agriculture has not provided them with equipment for use yet.
I think, Sam, you've been doing the wrong thing all your life. This is your career. This is a calling right here. I can really feel it. Yeah, I think it's true. Galindo to spend 3 nights in the cooler. This is on the third page. Activist Bon Galindo is expected to spend the weekend in the cooler after he was arrested by police yesterday in the Longwe for allegedly jumping bail in a 2021 case where he claimed that he had knowledge of people behind killings of persons with albinism but could not name them.
There are surely more stories in the Malawi News. For exclusivity over the stories that have been published therein, make sure that you grab a hard copy going at 1,200 kwacha. You can also subscribe to the e-edition, the one that we're using right now, by visiting www.times.mw/e-edition. Just a reminder, we're using some technological gadgets, so they do not really...
That's why I targeted
They do not really acclimatize well with water.
That's why I did that.
Plus, I'm also wearing my decent clothes.
Relax.
Okay, I can't. I'm too black to relax. I know when black girls start doing this type of thing. As what?
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that. There's
where I come
like
from,
that.
my village, yes.
I think Benji.
I know what she's trying to do.
That's Chichewa for City to Sambida. Yeah, but I said all you have is the voice. Yanko can't swim.
The e-edition of the Daily Times newspaper. Do get it by visiting www.times.mw/e-edition. So with half the price of the hard copy, you get access to the Daily Times newspaper, the Malawi News, plus the Sunday Times, and 2 years archive of all the papers. So that's what you get to get.
At the top of the hour, 8 o'clock, will be the English News Bulletin. But we must say a special thank you to everybody who provided us with content today. We must say thank you to Mr. Benji Nguira there from Sigelege for bringing us up to speed on all things tourism. Chef Richard, we're going to meet you right after this to talk about more food. Taufik, we always appreciate you. Our pool boy, amazing, amazing. We'll give you a raise this month. No, you're doing amazing work.
You're doing
a good time.
With this pool, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Chisomo, thank you so much. Chisomo, thank you so much for being here. Francis, whoever, for just being available.
So just to let you in on a secret, we're going to go on a tour around the resort later in the course of the day, just to appreciate what this place has to offer. Be on the lookout tomorrow to find out what Sigelege Beach Resort has to offer. Yeah, guys, you need to come to this place and experience the beauty of Malawi. Lake Malawi is on the other end. There is a pool on this end. Tabi be splashing water and whatnot. But probably tomorrow you see us in different attires. That is if we're going to be granted permission to do so.
You're saying that on live TV?
Otherwise, we'll definitely be back again tomorrow morning with yet another edition of Breakfast Live. Yeah, people have a good weekend. And as we continue selling through the month of tourism, remember, Malawi is precious and has all these beautiful sites. And yeah, guys just need to move around and have these sites appreciated.
Yeah, there are different types of tourism, international and domestic. And I think right now what Yanko and I are trying to promote the most is domestic tourism. As Malawians, let's go out there and appreciate our beautiful warm heart of Africa. The theme this year is tourism and green investment. What are we doing to relate tourism to going green and preserving our environment?
Coming through at exactly 8 o'clock this morning will be our English news bulletin. So until tomorrow, my name is Yanko.
I'm Tabby Kamangala Munifumba, reporting live from Salima Voice. Wanted to say that. What? Oh my God.
Goodbye.